Mike can hear me like this, right?
No.
Right, bad on here. All right, we'll stay with this. All right, well, thanks for coming out. I'm going to try to keep this quick. I'm Coach Draper. I'm the head boys and girls coach now for track and field here at Fairfield High School.
Hooray!
Coach Muth here is head assistant coach. He's, our head cross country coach. I got a better applause, just love that. All right, so thanks for coming out. We're going to try to keep this real quick. First, we just want to go down this agenda and talk about our philosophy, why we're doing what we're doing. Okay. You see, I have a cross country shirt on. I've been coaching cross country for 6 years. I'm the head coach. This is my 4th year as a track coach, but it's first year as head. And we want to make some changes in terms of just how everyone is viewing this sport, and we want to make it kind of like cross country. And if you haven't been, if you're not familiar with our team on the fall, we've had quite a bit of success over the last couple of years. Girls were second in state the last couple of years. Guys have been top 12 last few years. So arrows definitely pointing up, and we want to do that same thing for the track team. Okay, and it's not because we put an emphasis on winning or anything like that. It's because we put emphasis on being good people. All right, and through hard work and doing the right things, making the right choices, that's how we get better. That's how we get this team better. Okay. So the other thing that we have is a real family atmosphere. Okay, we're all in this together. Track and field is a very complex, multifaceted sport. Okay, there's a lot of stuff that goes on. Throwers, might sit on the bus next to, Zach Arcara, one of our smallest distance runners. I mean, and that's great. Hi, Zach, right back there. But that's what makes it seem great, because at the end of the day, those throwers know that Zach's going to be working his butt off, and they're going to be working their butt off for him. Okay, so that said, we have right now about 100 people out on this team, boys and girls. We're actually a little smaller than we were last year, and that's okay. That's still a lot of people. When we get to Saturday meets, we generally get 2 people per event in each event. All right, that's not a lot. There's 18 events, all right, with the 4 relays once you get outdoors. It means we can't get everyone in, but that doesn't mean that everyone can't make a difference on this team. All right, we have a lot of days of practice. We have a lot of chances for people to show their worth and work hard and improve, and that's the biggest thing, is improving. All right, where you are today, and then where you are at the end. So long as that arrow's pointing up, you've done your job, we've done our job. We can be really happy with how this season went. Okay. Expectations, our biggest one is simply be at practice and be on time. We stress it quite a bit with our athletes, and it's something this year that we're really emphasizing. Okay, so if you were at signups, you got this rules and expectations, or if you've been doing indoor, you've gotten this rules and expectations. If you haven't seen this sheet, both the athlete and the parents need to sign it. So if you haven't seen that, come up and see me. I have plenty of copies of it, and you can get that for me. And it goes over our attendance policy, missed practices, late practices, stuff like that, and what the consequences are, specifically missing meets. Okay. The big emphasis is, number 1, family. All right, family emergencies, family stuff. Not I'm going to go shopping with whoever, but family stuff takes number 1 priority. Grades are number 2. Then we have track number 3, and then 4th, work, fun, whatever. Okay. So if there's a conflict with work, in my eyes, I don't have a real, what's the word? A lot of tolerance for it. Okay. I feel like you've made a commitment to us on this team, and if there's conflicts with work, something's got to give. Okay. I'm certainly willing to listen, and if there's a few circumstances here and there, I'm not, end all be all. You're off the team if you have to work, but don't make it a habit by any means. Let's see. Meets, the big new thing, and I want to make sure everyone knows this because it's an expectation of mine specifically, and it's a big deal to me. We go to meets ready to participate. We do not go to meets in jeans or whatever. All right, we go to meets ready to go, and then when we're there and we're done running, throwing, whatever, we stay ready to go. Okay, it's not a fashion show. All right, so it's been something that since when I was an assistant coach, I really didn't have a lot to say. Now that I'm head coach, I get to say. Okay, so we're ready to compete. We're ready to represent Yorkville. We're wearing Yorkville stuff. Okay. Personal conduct. We have a personal conduct rule. It's very vague for a reason. Okay. We expect everyone to do the right thing, to be good people. There's a lot of gray area there. Okay. So they should know if they're doing the right thing or the wrong thing. So personal conduct, we're going to hold to a high standard. Parents, first we just ask you support your athletes. That's your number one expectation. Support them. Be there for them. Make it to some of these meets. We have a lot of home meets this year, so it's really exciting. Give them healthy options when they're at home. All right, if they're hungry, stuff like that, lunch. Give them healthy options. And then the third thing is support them, okay? This is not an easy sport. This is a sport where it's all or nothing. It's a lot of effort put into this sport, and it requires a lot of physical and mental energy for them. So the more support you can give for them, it makes our job so much easier, okay? Am I doing good so far? Right.
Yeah, you're pretty good.
All right, let's see. Communication, I want to go over. If you're going to miss a practice, and that's fine. I mean, stuff comes up, and that's great. Just the thing is, they need to tell us. Muth is in this building during the day. We have coaches, Coach Rossick and Coach Houlihan in the other building. I'm available via email or telephone all day. So that's all it takes. Let us know if you're going to be not at practice before you're not at practice. All right? If it's something family, just send a note with them when they come to practice the next time, okay? I keep all those notes. I have a bale of notes already, and that's good, okay? At the end of the year, I promise I'll recycle. All right, if you go to YorkvilleTrackandField.com, and you can see on your thing, it has that little black box. I am pretty active on all of those things, okay? On Twitter, if you're on Twitter. On Facebook, if you're on Facebook, it's a fan page. And then YorkvilleTrackandField.com. Lots of information, lots of announcements. On the website itself, there's a contact page right there. You can send me an email. I will literally get on my phone within seconds. Okay, so communication is vital. Let's see, trackandfield.com. There's an email list if you're interested. If there's like a late minute cancellation or anything like that, you might want to sign up for that. It's called Why Notify. You'll just follow the little picture on the website and you'll see it there. The schedule with bus times is on that website as well. And just updates, like for example, when I get home, actually currently the videos are uploading. So we had a meet last Monday, all the results from the meet, photos from the meet, and video very soon will be up on there. So you can kind of keep track of where the team is too. Equipment, I always have a lot of questions for that. I used to be a shoe salesman, athletic shoes, so I get a lot of questions, and that's good. The main thing is trainers are vital. Training shoes are vital. Okay, good shoes. We're not in basketball. Basketball shoes are inappropriate for what we're doing. Okay, they're going to get hurt. So a good pair of training shoes is the minimum of what I ask you to get your athletes. Okay, most of them honestly have pretty good shoes. Okay. Generally, distance guys and gals, they might go through a shoe before the season's up. Our distance side is a pretty serious program, and they go through shoes pretty hard. Okay, so just be mindful of where the shoes are at, and 300, 400 to maybe 600 miles is what you're going to get out of those shoes. I want to touch on a couple places if you're interested in getting shoes. Naperville Running Company is probably my number one suggestion. They give you 15% off. They will fit. They'll put you on a treadmill, and they will fit you. Okay, I know all of them. They know me. If you go there and say you run for Coach Draper, I run for Yorkville, whatever, you'll get 15% off. It's a great deal. Geneva Running Outfitters, same thing. That's up near 3rd Street in Geneva. They'll give you 10% off. And then Dick Pond, which is in St. Charles, a little bit further north. They don't offer a discount per se, but they any money you spend, we get like 10% or 5% or something like that. They'll give a gift card to the team. So any of those, what I like about them the most is they will actually actively fit you for shoes, for the right shoes. There are multiple different kinds of shoes, and I could sit here and talk 30 minutes about shoes because I'm just a big nerd like that. But So I won't, but if you go somewhere like that, you're gonna get fit, and you're gonna get a quality product, okay? If you go to somewhere like Dick's or other, you still can get good shoes, okay? Just you won't get the level of service. Uniforms, we provide uniforms, okay? We handed them out today to, I would say, 98% of the team. Whoever wasn't here obviously didn't get one. But for the most part, everyone got it. One thing I wanted to note are speed suits, and you probably saw those order forms over there. I can make some more. I was planning on making some more tomorrow. These are optional, okay? The guys, it's a one piece. Generally, the distance guys probably aren't going to be wearing those, but for anyone else, field event sprints, that's an option, okay? You will have a jersey that you do not have to pay for, provided by this school at any time. But if you have a speed suit or if you're a girl, speed suits are here. I'll make sure you read that. Again, I can't stress enough, it's optional, okay? But they're really nice. So, let's see. I think that's it for that. Let's go to odds and ends. This is actually pretty much the real reason why we have to have this meeting. I just say, start this banned substance list, okay? The big note up top is there's no complete list of banned substance examples. That's pretty much what you need to know. All right, go through this, look through these different things. It has stimulants, caffeine is listed. All right, those Monster energy drinks. Yeah, if you drink a Monster energy drink, you run the risk of testing positive for a direct test. Okay, so you definitely need to kind of look over this, look through what your athlete is consuming, and make sure that you're kind of checking some of these. Okay. This is as much information as I have, so I mean, if there are more questions, I'll try my best to answer them. But this is what I go off of. This is what the IHSA goes off of. Just be safe, be smart. Spirit Pack, which is this sheet. It should be over here. If you didn't grab it, make sure you do. It is due March 18th. Lots of stuff in there. One thing I want to point out is see the Moisture Management Cold Gear Long Sleeve Tee and Moisture Management Cold Gear Tight. That is Under Armour, okay? Or, you could go to Walmart and get that for a lot less. It's something that, if you get it through Siemens, it's a great product, but it's also $40. So you can get these for a lot less elsewhere too. But everything else has a custom track logo on there. They're usually pretty popular. Those speed suits, if you were interested in getting a speed suit, I need those by Monday. I'm going to put in our last order of the year for those. We already have one order in already. Those kids got their speed suits already. Yard signs. This is up on our website. I didn't print them out. We do have some stuff over there if you're interested. And some yard signs. I believe they are, how much are they? I'm sorry? 18? Okay. So if you like one of these, and these are due the 25th, I want to say. Okay, they'll say track and field, not cross country. This is just our example. So, the last thing that I have before I'll just open up for any questions is we want to have this kind of like what we do for cross country. Every week for cross country we have a spaghetti dinner. Well, cross country is a lot smaller of a team than this, so we're planning on having one every month. That's another handout that you have there. I didn't grab one, so I have nothing to go off of right now. But it's $9. It's three different times, and it's going to be right here. We'll play movies. We'll play Wii. We'll have it catered. It's a great bonding experience to bring this team together. So I'd encourage you to consider letting your athlete come to that. $9 for all three. It's a great chance for us to really come together. So. Other than that, let's open up to questions and we can get you guys out of here. So any questions?
Are the spaghetti dinners right after practice?
Yeah, spaghetti dinners, she asked if spaghetti dinners are right after practice. Yeah, right now, especially this first one, we're going to do it right at 5 next week, okay? So after that, we'll start to kind of figure it out of how this one worked and we'll go from there. Any other questions? You guys are easy. Look out. All right, well, if you have any other questions you want to come up afterwards and ask me or Coach Muth, that's great. If not, thank you for coming out. I hope I made this short enough for you.
Give a speech.
I'm good.
Thank you guys.
Come on, Muth, give a speech. Do it. Speech. Speech. Are we good? Good cut. Hi. Say hi to the camera, Chris. Everybody say hi, Casey.
Is there
Johnster.
like a button to turn it off?